So bad data, what is it? It's duplicate data. I know I'm not the only one who has seen a duplicate chart in Medisoft. The newer versions of Medisoft do, now this is the newer version, so for those of you who've upgraded over the years, it can't go back and get rid of those duplicate charts. You'd have to do that manually. But in the newer versions of Medisoft, there is a new feature where you can merge duplicate charts together. So keep that in mind. So that's one of the things to get rid of one of the duplicate data pieces. But to find those duplicate charts and cases and things like that, there's reports that we can run for that. There's also missing data. Sometimes people don't. Sometimes I have seen where people have keyed in a diagnosis code that doesn't even exist on the list, and it's just sitting in there, or keyed in a CPT code that's not on your list. So there's no pricing for that, and that's going to cause issues. So missing data, that is something. Missing policy numbers, things like that. So that's bad data as well as inaccurate data, and incorrect data. So there are some reports I'm going to show you. There's actually a combination of reports I'm going to show you where you can find that information. Why do you need to do a data cleanup? Well, number one, it can free up space on your computer and in your Medisoft. So of course, it's always great to have more space. Space slows things down, and yeah, sometimes you'll have to even upgrade your computer when you're running out of space. So or get a new one, or add more space to your existing computer. Number two, to prevent data corruption. The more data you have, the more chances of corruption happening. So you should definitely always be making a backup of your Medisoft. If you're not sure how, we have videos on how to do that on our YouTube channel. So definitely make backups. Also, it'll enhance performance. So things to think about here, why you need to do your data cleanup. It improves your reporting. That's the most common thing here for as far as data cleanup. It improves all of your reporting. So if you see the little comic strip there on the left, I'm running 3 different reports and they all look different, but they're supposed to be the same report, but they all have different data on them. So your reports should all be matching up. If it's not, that's an inclination that you have data corruption, and you need to go and do data cleanup. All right, so those are going to be in, I'm going to close this screen. Those are going to be in, you're going to go to reports. And on the bottom of your reports menu, you're going to get this drop down here and you're going to go to Medisoft reports. So this is going to open up a Medisoft reports. I like to call it the Medisoft reports module. It opens up a second window just for your Medisoft reports. All of the Medisoft reports are located here, not just these up here at the top. These that where my cursor is hovering over, these are just the most common reports or most frequently used reports. But down here, there's a total of there's over 310 reports in here. I haven't counted it lately, but last time I counted it was 312, but I think a couple more were added. So quite a few reports in here that you may not be utilizing that you can be. So I highly suggest to go in here, poke around, run some reports. I'll show you how to save some to your favorites as well. So I'm going to click on that and it's going to open up this second window here. Give it just a second. Here's what it looks like. I'm just going to maximize this on the screen. So the reports to do your cleanup are going to be under data analysis. So this is a list of all the different reports you can run to find bad data. Like, for example, here's your birth dates in the future, transactions without info, claims that only have a comment and no charges on them. So things like that, claims without a status. So you have all these different reports, but then you also have this one at the very bottom. It's only for version 8 and above. You have this one at the very bottom that's going to list all of these on one combined report. So you don't have to go and run each of these individually. But if for whatever reason, maybe you just want to poke in and look at things that are the most important to you, you don't want all of them, you can run just missing diagnosis codes and run that one individually. But this one I would suggest doing this one initially. And then if you need to do any of these others individually later on, you can. So we're going to select this one for data analysis. You'll just double click on it and it opens up. And on the first page here, it just gives you what it's going to pull. And then it gives you a list of all the items it's going to pull, it's going to look for and give you the results. So the results will be on the next page. So up in the top left corner, you're going to click on the little arrow here to go to the next page, to page 2. And this is what is pulled from my data.